Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are here with more Marvel Rivals, and there's been loads of news coming out about Marvel Rivals, a lot of new characters, and a big X-Men team has been teased, changes to Magneto. We're going to break down all the information on Marvel Rivals and all the leaks and all the news. But if you are new or a returning viewer, hit the like, hit the sub, get involved in the channel, let me know how you're currently getting on Marvel Rivals and what you're thinking of all this information coming out. Let's start off with Marvel Rivals as a whole. It does say that we're incredibly excited to be nominated for Online Game of the Year at the DICE Awards. A massive shout out to our dedicated team and amazing players who made this possible. The support means the world to us. This is incredible. It's been out since December. There's been barely any hype in the beta, but now since the game has launched, it's becoming a phenomenon. And then it also says that it's estimated to make 136 million in its first month, with 36 million coming directly from China. Now that obviously coming from the launch of December into the end of January is absolutely incredible, and it's great to see. Good games get rewarded by their player base, and that's what you really want to see. We are going to go into some more leaked territory as well. You can take a look that Marvel Rivals has had a brand new record set for itself with an all-time peak of 642,333, and actively, as of recording this video, there was 461,000 concurrent players. Absolutely insane. And it's a credit to the game and how fun the game is. Now into the kind of leaks. There's an upcoming costume for Captain America Infinity War, so we are going to get a lot more skins around the MCU. They are quite expensive, I am not going to lie, but if you are enjoying the game, obviously head across. The skins are beautiful, they feel worthwhile for spending. But let's dive in deep into the leaked territory. Look, with all the speculation of new characters, you've seen it from the thumbnail, the X-Men. We have a little bit of a leak on Magneto. His ability, Illusion Doppelganger, is the ability is most likely for a Ford tank. That was from XOX Leaks. So Magneto might have a couple of changes in there, but then he goes on to say this could possibly be for the Hood. Look, we've heard from the devs that some abilities might be changed to certain heroes in the game, which I really like, or maybe they'll get an added ability, or the team-ups might change, which will keep the game fresh, it will keep it relevant, and it will keep it new, and I'm all for it. We also got a little leak, the Sorcerer Supreme. Basically it's the gameplay of the currently unreleased Doctor Strange Sorcerer Immortal MVP screen. So that is potentially coming on the 17th of January, so it's not too far away, possibly next week, and that is for like the Lunar New Year, which looks absolutely incredible to see him in his whole style and a different concept from him. There is a little bit further that goes in. So what we do have, we have the Sorcerer Immortal, but then we also emote, and then we also have the Jade Maiden for Mantis emo, and they'll be available on January 17th, as I mentioned before. So they are leaked. There is information, you can go check them out. The emotes are available to look at, but this is just little things that the game is keeping fresh, and I'm super excited to see new and varied content from the characters that we probably just wouldn't see normally in a Marvel comic or even in a movie. So it's nice to see a completely different spin on that. Now let's get into more leaked hero territory. Look, there's been lists going around on the internet about leaked heroes, and I'm all for it, and I hope that they're coming. What we do have is Emma Frost, Blade, Ultron, Jean Grey, Hitmonkey, Deadpool, Captain Marvel, MODOK, Angela, Professor X, Cyclops, Colossus, Locust, Jia Zhang, and Pasta Pot Pete. We've all seen this, but what you take from this is it's a huge X-Men lineup, and X-Men do have a huge roster. People have come and gone from the X-Men, but realistically they have a massive roster, so they could pull a couple of seasons out alone just on the X-Men characters alone. And that's also X-Force is included in that, which is kind of a side group from the X-Men universe, which we'll jump into. So Locust is X-Force, and he's set to join the hero roster as a strategist in Marvel Rivals in the near future. So we don't know what seasons these will be coming out. Speculation for obviously Ultron coming in season 2, or Emma Frost, Jean Grey coming in season 3, but we did get a look at Cyclops, and this looks absolutely sick. This is from the X of Swords, and absolutely amazing comic. This costume looks absolutely amazing, but we do get a duelist kind of look at Cyclops, and it'd be great to see him come into the game. We do have that confirmed. We don't know if it's going to be season 3 or if it's going to be season 4. We also have Colossus. He has been confirmed to be a tank. His ability, he'll be able to do the fastball special, with Wolverine. Like as I mentioned in previous videos, we've seen him do this in movies and it's been in the comics for a really long time. It'd be great to see that hero team up, and we get more of an in-depth look at him as well over at Marvel Rivals leaks and information. Obviously said he will be coming as a tank to the Marvel Rivals game. It's no surprise, he's like a big strong metal dude. He's obviously going to be a tank. He'll probably have like this overcloak shield that he'll be able to use where he's immovable or he's immune for a certain amount of time. It's just something that is just purely obvious that the character will go down the lines of, and that's what is so easy for the game of Marvel Rivals. You just have to look at the comics and you know what abilities he will have. They're laid out in stone. We also get some fan art, and it's a concept of the Sandman. Now it would be great to also see a line of heroes come out from obviously the Spider-Man kind of side of things in Marvel. We do have Venom, Penny Parker, there's a lot of fundamentals in there, but a Sandman with the Sinister Six would be absolutely insane. His abilities will just really shake up the game. Whether or not we will get that down the line in maybe season 5, season 6, season 7, but it'd be nice to see a little bit more of the Sinister Six come into. A Vulture would be a great one as well. Morbius, there is a mention of Morbius from Spider-Man saying he came and saved the day. There's loads of little hints and leaks within the game which kind of pushes people on to speculate about what heroes might be coming down, but that's some concept art that was put out of the Sandman. I think he would be absolutely an amazing addition. I didn't even think of him, but he would be absolutely insane. And a little bit more detail on the leaks. Captain Marvel and Ultron could be the heroes for season 4 in October as part of the Avengers themed season. Loads of stuff about the Avengers, but there's been leaks about Ultron coming in season 2. Now there's a bit of a change saying that he might be coming in season 4 around October time. It would make sense if he came with like Captain Marvel or maybe another, or the Vision would be a great look to see the Vision come in. Obviously we have Scarlet Witch in there, so maybe play along those lines. That would be a great addition to see Ultron and possibly the Vision come in. That storyline would just be so familiar with people who've maybe watched any of the MCU movies, and then also would just fit into the kind of universe of Marvel and keeping that story alive. It would be amazing. I think the Vision would be great, more so than Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel would be great addition to the initial roster as well. And now when it comes to Marvel Rivals and hitting its peaks, its quality of game, the enjoyability, people spending money on it, I just wanted to recap on that. We already went through this in the previous part of the video. 642,333. The quality of this game is so high, the playability is so high, and the versatility. Now I just wanted to push on about Call of Duty. It's been getting a lot of slack, or flack should I say, lately, and look at its player base. 88,000 from Call of Duty. They've been losing from December and January the guts of nearly 100,000 players, and there's a reason behind that. I know people are kind of killing Overwatch 2 off because Marvel Rivals launched, but in reality a free-to-play game like this should be praised, and it should be getting its glory because it's listening to not only the hardcore fans of Marvel, but what players want, what gamers want. People who don't really know a lot about Marvel, aren't into Marvel comics, maybe follow a little bit of the MCU here and there, maybe not hardcore into that either, are playing this game and getting to know these characters and enjoying these characters, and these characters are finding new fans where people who probably never would have watched a movie about Marvel or a superhero movie or even read a comic. Why? Because the game is fun and it's enjoyable, and there's a competitive want in this game. You don't feel like you have skill-based matchmaking playing its role and making you balance about against an identical team that plays the exact same way as you, that moves the exact same way as you, has the same kill-death ratio or assist ratio, healing or damage, all of these factors, and they actually give the people who play this game free characters, and people who are enjoying this game want to spend their hard-earned money on a game that they are going to commit to. And all of these fundamentals just show how successful a game can be, and that it's not really about money, it's about the quality of content, the quality of the game, the communication, the playability of the game, and that you're not fooling your player base into thinking they should constantly play the game or making them have FOMO to play the game. And let's be honest, a lot of games nowadays is that's why a lot of people turn off games. They get a bit of a hype for 2 or 3 months and then they drop off. I don't see Marvel Rivals slowing down anytime soon. They have a huge world they can explore, new game modes, anything they want to do with this game, they can do it. But look guys, let me know what you think about the latest leaks, the latest news that has come out about Marvel Rivals, and I will catch you on the next one.